Clevinger is a guy who's so fidgety, man. He can't stop moving. His feet are bouncing. He's moving, he's shaking. There's all types of things going on there. And finally, he delivers a pitch. You'll see it again. It's almost like he's walking on hot coals. I mean, he's shaking, he's moving. You got the knees, the elbows. You got a lot of action going on. And then he slows it down. He'll start that little shimmy for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. And it really messes up the timing of the hitter. And then for Bailey Falter, he's he reminds me a little bit of that Japanese pitcher who has that little pause. When he steps back, he has a little pause. He'll stop right there. It's like he's freezing the hitter as opposed to that hot coals. And then finally, we're going to freeze this right here in just a minute and see just when as we move forward, we'll freeze it again. And see how high that front side is? That's exactly where the ball's going to be coming out of. The hitter's sitting there going, is it the ball? Is it the glove? What's coming at me? And I just love deceptive pitchers, and I think that's what you're going to get out of these two guys today. And it takes me back to the time when my dad used to talk to me about Juan Marichal. I mean, look at this leg kick. He's got glove and foot at the same spot of the release point. Louis Tion spinning. You'd have no idea where the ball's coming out. Well, as a hitter, you're going, and all the different angles. Like, where's the ball coming out of? I mean, and then I have a man crush on this guy, and I could never hit him. That's probably one of the reasons why. But this guy with the pause, the high leg kick, the pause, and then the super quick arm, and then the Bugs Bunny changeup. I mean, the timing. And then finally, you got Nasty Nestor. He's going tomorrow. I mean, this is like all these guys wrapped up in one. He's got all types of action going on with all those gyrations. And again, it's all about timing. Hitting is timing, and if you can create some deception, that's exactly what my dad used to talk about. I don't want that Spalding guy pitcher. You know, I want that guy who's got a lot of movement, and it can be very difficult on the hitters. It's already tough to hit. Put a little deception in there, even more difficult.
Did you ever tinker at all with your windup and try deception?
Yeah, you know, I think I recognize mostly with Falter there. What I tried to do is when I was throwing the ball to home plate, same thing. You're trying to hide the baseball. And if I had a glove, it would come a little bit, you would see it a little bit better. But when I came to home plate, I took that glove like Falter, and I put that glove right here and tried to just throw the ball right out of it, right there. So when I would come here, and you're starting to head towards home plate, I would take that glove. A lot of guys want to point it straight at where they're going, but to me, you can open up and see that ball. If I stayed closed and put that and threw the ball out of the same way, I felt like it got on the hitter. Yeah. And a short guy like me, I'm trying to create as much leverage and hide it. You start showing that ball to those hitters back here, they're going to do some damage.
And that, for me as a hitter, I mean, I used to try to look at they called soft center, fine center, where you look at the hat and then kind of shift. But the guys moving around, I mean, you get distracted. You see, you know, different angles and stuff like that. Then you can't pick up that release point, especially when you see a glove thrown at you or even a foot like
hitting
Juan
is timing.
Marichal.
You know, when I was on MLB Central, D-Row was talking about having the song in his head. And you have some rhythm here trying to hit. And Falter stopping and making you create that rhythm. Clevinger, you're not really sure. Hitting is timing. Pitching is disrupting that timing, as you saw with the Ruben's take.